BLSP stock update. So through the leadership of Ray, we have gotten attorneys involved. Obviously, you know that. So if you have been active on the Facebook group, and if you're not aware of that group, you see the link to that Facebook group in the description box below. It is a closed group. Only those who are holders of BLSP stock are allowed to register. And obviously, the reason for establishing that group was to give us some freedom from the more open space on stock tweets. So obviously, the Facebook group was established to control the environment, which is not as toxic as it is on stock tweets. So if you're there, you see, you'll be able to ask Ray personal questions. There's a lot of stuff there over the past 1 year. A lot has gone in there. If you get in there, you see, if you ask a question, Ray is going to answer promptly, and he's going to answer promptly. If you want it personal, he will definitely give you a personal answer. Obviously, Facebook has a messaging facility as well. So yes, if you've been active on the Facebook group, you find out that you see what's going on, what's been going on. Like I pointed out earlier on, there's an attorney involved, and he has been trying to establish communication with Blue Sphere, I believe, and also we also have another contact amongst the many who's also trying to convey what our position is with Shlomi. Okay, so we have also Ray himself has also communicated with the SEC concerning what our stand is, and they've asked him to provide anything he thinks he's suspecting about the company and all that stuff. So what we know, especially up till the time the caveat emptor was placed on the stock, is that amongst other things, there were toxic lenders who were involved, and a lot of things have also happened of late relating to other stocks. These stocks went public via SPACs, so we have seen what has happened to them. I don't know if you look on our Facebook, on our channel, you see a video we made concerning GN stock, where the company was saying that they're going to pay dividends to stockholders, and that way they will be able to identify who is who. They will try to know their customers. So in our own case as well, we have been able to do that for Blue Sphere. So the essence of doing that is to find out who have been selling the stock short and not buying it back. There isn't anything. There's no crime about selling stock short, but a lot of market participants have a problem with not buying it back, which results in an FTD, or failure to deliver. So I believe that definitely must have happened also with Blue Sphere. It's definitely easily would have happened over especially before now. Definitely would have happened. So market participants are not exactly very happy about that. And the problem with that is that sometimes you don't exactly know whether the management of the company is also involved, or you're not exactly very sure who is the honest party in some of these things. Just as we're dealing with the Blue Sphere. I mean, we're probably now convinced that the management is not exactly as honest as should be. If not, at least they should have been able to communicate with us. So what we know is that those creditors, definitely taking advantage of some of the provisions, especially the Rule 114 safe harbor, where some of these transactions are done. Some of these maybe restricted shares are sold, and then when they are probably bought back, they are, or rather sold, those transactions are not transmitted digitally or through Edgar. So because when they're done through Edgar, it's likely to filter through on your, for you to access and see what's going on. But because it is this safe harbor rules, amongst other things, as it is right now, I know the SEC is trying to modify it, to make it such that this disclosures will be much more transparent. So in essence, some of these transactions, when they go through, if it's a case of the creditor selling some of the equity to recoup the money they lent to the company, then they don't disclose them digitally. They disclose them through a hard copy, and that way it takes time to filter through to us, and all that stuff, and probably may not really do so. So these are just some of the many things that are happening, and indeed, the essence of all of that to be also disclosed to us is for us to scrutinize, see what are these things, have they've been selling these stocks and all that stuff, how much was lent to them, how much have they made, and all that stuff, because they could short the stock to infinity, and one of the other things some people are also trying to point out is that which is also probably the sort of case BLSP is facing right now, is that some of these toxic lenders and indeed hedge funds is their ultimate aim is for the company to go bankrupt and go under, so that they probably will have little or no obligation to maybe redeem or buy back some of those shares they've sold short and all that stuff. So in essence, this is to some extent there's some things that definitely would have happened with BLSP amongst the many things, So technically speaking, nothing much has really gone on with the stock. We just saw a spike in volume as of Thursday, the 26th of January 2023, of around 5 million shares. This is also half of what happened sometime in 30th of December, where we had around 10 million shares. So that is also not unusual as such, because we have also seen there was also something like that as of September 28th, the 28th of September 2022. So yes, there was a huge spike in volume, but never really changing anything concerning the price of the stock or anything like that, So yes, BLSP is currently in a strong bearish trend. You evidently know that, Momentum is also oversold, as we can see here on Charles Schwab. It's saying yes, the momentum is considered totally oversold, totally oversold, and then volume will also indicating, the unbalanced volume indicator is also indicating that near-term selling pressure, longer term accumulation has given way to near-term selling pressure. So our friends in maybe Canada and the other jurisdictions where they can still trade are probably quiet. They are quiet at the moment. They have not been able to do much. We saw a spike of sometime in September as well, spike all the way up to $0.08, I want to believe, but right now nothing's going on, So once again, we're all thankful to Ray, and I think Braxton on he's one of the admins on the Facebook group. These guys are doing their best to help us out. So yes, we are really grateful to all of them. And not apart. Yes, you can see what's going on concerning Blue Sphere on that Facebook group. As I pointed out earlier on, you find the link to that on in the description box below. So for now, nothing else I can really see is going on. If you go there, you'll be able to digest more yourself and understand more yourself. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video.